What is up, everybody? I'm having to record this video a second time. So here we go. Here we go. We're gonna teach this Broncos fan. He's a Broncos fan. He's a lifelong Broncos fan and everything. He's got the Broncos logo right there, and he's a Broncos fan at heart, totally. Yeah. Here we go.
What's up, YouTube? This is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, aka Away, aka David Chu. Okay, this is gonna be a different video than what I normally make. So I just gotta make a video response to my friend Vape Time, because he made a video where he blatantly misrepresented me by calling me a bandwagon fan because I'm a Broncos fan.
You're a bandwagon fair weather fan, and I didn't blatantly misrepresent you. Everybody will see that in this video.
And I'm just gonna expose him right here. Okay, first off, he doesn't even know what the term bandwagon fan means. So I went ahead and took the liberty of looking it up for him. And it's right here. Bandwagon fan, according to Urban Dictionary, is anyone who claims they are a fan of a particular sports team, even though they had no prior support for or interest in the team until that team started winning. Okay, by that definition right there, that should already show you I'm not a bandwagon fan, because I've always been a Broncos fan, even when they were good. So to call me a bandwagon fan, that's not right. I've always been a Broncos fan. Yeah, sure.
Even though he doesn't know shit about the Broncos.
I don't really watch football unless the Broncos are playing, but I still support the Broncos.
So you're not a football fan. You're a Broncos fan because it's convenient, and it's because of where you live.
Even if they start losing or whatever, I'm not one of those people that all of a sudden, when my team starts losing in the season, I'm like, oh, well, I don't like the Broncos anymore, I'm going to go for this team now. No, not like that. I'll go for the Broncos, even if they are losing every single game in the season. I'll still be a Broncos fan. So that fact right there proves that I'm not a bandwagon fan. And also, even if the Broncos are...
It also proves that you're not a football fan.
Losing every single game in the season, I will continue to only watch their games the whole time.
Of course you would continue to only watch their games. But you don't watch anybody else's games, so you don't know the other teams that you're up against, right? You know what I did before I saw the Giants Cowboys game? I watched the Oakland New Orleans Saints game, because New Orleans Saints are our opponents this week.
Season, I don't give a shit. So that right there shows I'm not a bandwagon fan. Now, he asked me a couple questions to try and stump me. First off, he blatantly lied when he said I didn't know who Shannon Sharp is, when I have always said to people that the Broncos were at their best when we had three people on with us. And guess who I said those three people were? Terrell Davis, Shannon Sharp, and John Elway.
Then when I asked you who Shannon Sharp was the other day, how come you didn't know?
I have always said that, and he's being dishonest by saying that I don't know who Shannon Sharp is, when I have always told people, including him, that we were at our best when we had those three people. And yeah. Also, he asked me when was the first Super Bowl game that we won. I don't remember exactly.
I asked you the first Super Bowl game that you lost, and it was against the Dallas Cowboys in 1977. And then you lost against the New York Giants in 1986.
I think it was 1998. I'm not entirely sure.
It was 1997 versus the Atlanta Falcons.
I think, and I don't remember exactly which team that we beat. I want to say the Atlanta Falcons, or maybe I don't know. Like I think it was Atlanta Falcons, or maybe I don't know. But I know that our next Super Bowl game, we lost, and I think we lost to the.
Listen to who he's gonna say that there's a possibility that he lost against.
Who we lose to? Shit. It was either the Chargers or the 49ers.
Now, how the fuck could you lose against the San Diego Chargers in the Super Bowl when they're in your division? They're in your fucking division. You can't play them in the Super Bowl. And you can't play anyone in your conference in the Super Bowl either. The Super Bowl is AFC versus NFC.
It was one of those two. Anyway, so, and then also he asked, what uniform do we have bad luck in? First.
No, what I was saying was, the point that I was alluding to was, what uniform have you guys played the Super Bowl in and never won in? Okay, there's one uniform that you have worn during all of the Super Bowls that you've lost. What is it?
First off, I'm not a superstitious person. I think superstitious beliefs are bullshit, and I don't even know why he believes it. Cause it's definitely not Christian to believe in superstitious stuff. But I know that people have made the claim that we have bad luck when we wear the Orange Crush jerseys in the Super Bowl or whatever.
I told you that when we were leaving your house one time at, I want to say, we're walking to my job or to Safeway, but not the one I work at.
I don't believe that shit. I don't. It's bullshit, so I don't even care. A uniform is a uniform to me. It doesn't matter what uniform it is. Yeah, so there. I just exposed him. Yes, he, in his video, he did correct himself on one thing. He tried to say, I don't know what division we are in or the Seattle Seahawks are in, so he did correct himself on that. But everything else, he was dishonest. And I'll post his video in the description box so you guys can see how dishonest he is about this specific topic. Another thing he tried saying, he said that I don't even know, who my teams are playing and stuff, because I say stuff like...
Not correct. I said you don't even know what divisions you're playing. And then you're going to go into how you said, we're talking about the Seattle Seahawks. You said, we'll beat them when we play them. But if you don't know that first off, you're not playing them this year. So you don't know who they're going to have when you're playing them. This speaks to the fact that I said, and what I've told you all along, you're just, Denver Broncos, that's it. You don't give a shit about the other teams, and you don't know fucking shit about the other teams, dude. And you should, especially the ones that you're playing. But you're not playing the Seattle Seahawks this year. But even so, you said, when we play them, we'll beat them. Well, how the fuck do you know? Because the next time you play them, how do you know who you're going to have on your team? And how you're going to and who they're going to have on their team? You don't. You just blindly go, they're going to win because Broncos. What the fuck, man?
We're going to beat these people when we play them. Okay, first off, when I say that we're going to beat these people when we play them, it simply just means that when we play them, I'm not saying specifically at some time or whatever. I just said when we play them in the entire, and that could be any time within the entire season.
We were talking about Seattle, and you don't play them this year. So you're talking about how you have the app on your phone and whatever. You don't even fucking know who you're playing, who your opponents are. But she's like, we'll beat them. Oh my God.
I just said, when we do play them, we will...
And by the way, you need to face the fact that Denver is not that good. Look at all of last year. There's a lot of things that you had to have go your way in order to get you into the Super Bowl. And it wasn't your offense that did anything. It was your defense. And anybody that knows anything will know Denver is actually a pretty bad team. You're just a pretty lucky team.
Beat them. That's all I said. That's all I simply said. And for him to say that I don't even know what teams that we're playing against, that's just bogus. I mean, I have the Broncos app on my phone, and guess what's on the Broncos app? The team schedule of who we're playing in the exact order that we're playing them in. So to say that I don't know who we're playing, maybe he know that I had the Broncos app, so I'll give him that. Maybe he didn't know that I had Broncos app, so he didn't know that I knew the team schedule. So I do give him that. But everything else,
That's not even what we were talking about, David, but nice attempt at trying to feign humility.
Misrepresented me in the video, and he says he doesn't like when people misrepresent him, but he goes and misrepresents me. That's a bit hypocritical, don't you think? Anyways, like I said, I'll post his video in the description box below, so you guys can watch his video, see what he says in context, and you guys be the judge for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. Judge for yourselves. Who's the one that's being honest and who's the one that's being dishonest about this particular issue? Alright, anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Have a good night. I'll probably make maybe 1 or 2 more videos, because I did see some other videos that I wanted to respond to. So I may make 1 or 2 more videos.
Anyway, that's the end of my video, guys. Later. Giants Mafia, bitch.